I'm live now too.
Get your chat.
Uh-huh.
Make sure no one's going to be talking about me behind my back. I'll give you your first like. Pop that out. I'll probably just have your chat instead of mine. People don't seem to attend my streams for this.
I mean, it is a little different from your usual time, so they kind of explained it. You get more viewers during your usual, like, streaming times. Alright, so here we are, Quarry Mill, because this is where we left off last time.
Oh, yes. I forgot we were live for a second there.
Yes, we are.
Yes, my memory doesn't last long enough.
Oh, that's okay. I know the goldfish memory life. Like, I almost forgot my coffee. Literally just bought it, ordered it a while ago, and almost forgot to go into the Starbucks to get it.
Imagine not having your coffee.
Man. Yeah. I got some today, though. I didn't forget this time.
Good. You need your wake-up juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It actually does work now since I'm medicated. So it didn't do that before. I just drink it for the taste. Alright, so everyone, we're on since we've been going about like two areas at a time, we might be able to go to the next one a little faster since what's it called? Zaharak? That was the Eorzea area. It wasn't too great. Like, we just kind of like ran through it real quick and that was it. There was nothing really of note. Except for, like, some scenery and also obviously the Ifrit summoning. What was it, the Aetheryte there?
Yeah, the Ifrit to the bold embers.
Yeah. And remember, we're this close to having the Song and Bowl of Embers for every primal in Realm Reborn. They were not gonna have their unique music.
So if
imagine that.
If that being the case, I might not have played as much Final Fantasy as I did, because I still know the moment. I still know the moment I really got into the game was bow down over Dweller.
Yeah, Titan. Yeah.
I heard the music in that fight, and I was kind of like, okay, this game has got me. So I know I've like been aware of it before, but I'm just kind of appreciating the roofs of the houses in Quarry Mill.
Oh yeah.
Just that they've let their roofs become like gardens.
Kind of reminds me of how the what's it called, the fairies do it in Shadowbringers.
Oh yeah.
They do the same thing.
Part of me feels though the fairies like it's less a deliberate choice and more they just don't care that the houses are becoming overgrown.
That's true. They also like plants in general too, so I mean, they really like plants. You know what I mean?
Turn people into plants.
Yes, exactly. Alright, now let's see. I'm trying to figure out which way we're supposed to face.
This way.
To get out of here. This way.
Come on, Ginga.
Let's go.
Go into first person for a bit and wander through to Earth's Font.
I have to admit though, you don't really see our clothes, our current glam that much. But if you really, really want to commit to the real RP experience, it fits.
Yeah.
It's very fitting clothing, and especially with the Oasis ones too.
The Deep Void Death. I'm just looking at the Deep Void Death mice.
Oh, yeah.
such a name for a little critter.
Yeah. It's very edgy. What's good? Hey, Leaf. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Leaf. Welcome to the stream. There's another picture. I haven't been taking enough pictures.
Yes.
I feel wandering around in first person might help me see the opportunities.
Yeah.
First person with your HUD turned off. The game does look... it's a nice game. It was kind of doing this a couple of times, just randomly around the world was one of the things.
I mean, I don't really like it because I feel like it makes my, my mount look the other way or go differently. At least when I'm in third person, I could just lock the walk, animation and turn the camera where I need to go.
Little cave. Hello, bats.
That is, this upcoming area is pretty famous for two certain things that happen in the story.
Oh, there's the fog coming in. Is this just area fog, or has the weather actually changed? Okay, no, it's still clear skies.
It's the area. It's still sunny. I think it's just the light filter.
Yeah.
Coming in here.
The aesthetic.
Interesting. Fog. Yeah.
Oh, little shrine here. Is this symbols of 12? Logs. No.
Hey, Yako.
Grave?
I think someone's grave.
Is this? I don't remember it, but it might be one of. Is that one of? That might be one of the places you get some of the white mage armor.
Oh. Or you had to pick it up at random places.
Yeah, but you have to go to like You have to go to places where, the original white mage Atoa Kant was. Visited on a pilgrimage, and it's often little temples like this. I don't know what it is, but it is neat. So I will add a photo of it.
Okay, I need to move a little out of the way.
I need more pictures.
There we go. Don't worry, we got a beautiful waterfall coming up. I think.
Infested with flies.
Yeah. So those of you guys wondering about the two instances of the story, I think technically, no wait, what would come first? No wait, what would come first? Crystal Tower or, Wilred?
Oh, definitely. Actually, either or. It depends. It depends on.
Betray you soon after.
It depends on whether you do the crystal raids immediately after, or...
No, but now they're mandatory. They make you do it now.
Yeah, but not...
It's part of the MSQ now.
Yes, but it's... You have until, I think, end of Heavensward to get it cleared up?
No, I'm telling you right now, baby. They made it so that when you do a new game, as you go through A Realm Reborn, it has you go straight into doing the Crystal Tower raids.
When did they change that?
It's the MSQ. It's become the MSQ. Like, oh, Crystal Tower raid, go do it right now. You'll come back to this later, to the actual story.
Okay.
Maybe? I mean, I don't know. I could have sworn it was really hardcore pushing it, but maybe you're right that it was Heavensward and they won't let you...
Yeah, from
finish the final Realm Reborn quests until you clear Crystal Tower.
I don't know because I've
very prominent, so.
Yeah, because I've always just done it when I first unlocked them anyway. But I always know I did have the choice to continue the MSQ. I just chose to do side content.
Yeah, you're right. I might be misremembering a little bit, or maybe in my brain I just felt the way they were pushing it, kind of, well, not pushing it, but they had it pretty prominent next to my main story quest thing, so yeah.
It's possible when it first came out.
Right. I think you just couldn't do the final Realm Reborn quest until it was completed.
I just noticed the pincers on the bug's tail. I don't like that.
Head.
Like earwigs.
Ugh. Why do they need that? They don't need that.
Why do they need to be so large? They don't need that.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at their face now. They're like uncomfortably humanoid when you actually look at them.
The teeth.
Yeah,
Oh god, the wings.
Yeah, I'm liking these bugs less and less.
Came up on my camera right now. Oh god. Little bat friend.
Can I get a picture of this waterfall without the bug in it? Because that just kind of looks cute. There we go. Another little screenshot for me. I need more pictures.
So, yes, guys. So now I mean, yes, if you were right before, they did not push Crystal Tower before. They didn't.
Yeah, because I do know it didn't.
However,
it wasn't always mandatory.
No, they literally were just like, well, do it when you want to do it, I guess. But then Shadowbringers happened, and then they're like, okay, you might want to start doing these quests now. Because they realize how disconnected the story is if you haven't done the Crystal Tower raids. They just assumed you did. They wouldn't think that no one would go that far without doing it. I guess they were. So, yeah. Oh, this is a nice screen too, with the rocks right there, the glowy rocks.
Yeah.
Crystals.
Yeah, I did get one of the main one, but I kind of... I can get this little waterfall framed by two of the crystals, and just the fog-shrouded forest in the background. Oh, am I hearing fog? Yeah. Oh, thunder.
That, right?
Oh, no. The sprites are fine. We get the wildlife in the picture.
Oh,
and, or are you just looking for an excuse to murder something?
No comment.
Sorry, the way Sarah's sitting on that from my perspective, she's kind of like looking, like avoiding Joseph's eyes, just kind of like, no, I'm not looking to murder.
Oh, when I was looking at the thing. No, of course not. So yes, guys. Before, yeah, like I think it was 5.3 when they really started making it mandatory to do a Crystal Tower raid. Like you had to do it. There's no choice anymore. Like you just had to do it. And of course, guys, this is the is it really the? I mean, it's the first encounter, but not a formal meeting. But yeah, this is where you encounter Grahatia the first time. You only hear his
disembodied voice.
Disembodied voice, which you can make fun of. Well, you can tease him a little bit later on about it. I know I did. Because he did the same thing, and I'm like, oh, no dramatic entry this time? And he's like, oh, okay, I thought you would kind of forget that, but I guess not.
Please don't remind me of being cringe.
Yeah. He has grown as a person.
I do remember the main story part of coming here the most.
Oh, yes, Wilrid. Finding Wilrid's body here. Oof.
It's kind of painful, because he was one of the characters who started off so bad, but was like having like a genuine effort to turning his life around.
Yeah.
And then the bad guy is all kind of...
He was like sincere. He was very sincere about like what the Crystal Braves were, what they were originally made to be.
Yeah.
And he believed in it. He's like, yes, this is a cause I want to fight for. And then he died for it.
Yeah.
Just because...
Yeah, too much integrity.
Too much. Yep, and the Syndicate wasn't happy with that.
Oh,
no. You can't be with our plans here. No.
Look at it. Look at this kid having the audacity not to take bribes.
Yeah. I think what made it worse was it could have been avoided if Alphinaud was a little smarter about it.
The
Because the
entire
moment he, because the moment he
the
brings up,
entire
oh
of
yeah,
the
we can
entirety of
study
Heavensward could have been avoided if Alphinaud had been a little smarter
it
about it.
was smarter. Because the Syndicate, yeah, the moment he brings up, oh yeah, the Syndicate is funding us, the Crystal Braves.
Yeah.
Your character literally looks at him like, what?
We
And he goes,
sure
oh
that's a
no,
good
no,
idea?
it's fine. He literally goes, no, no, it's fine. It's nothing's gonna happen. We're keeping track of the money. No, you're not. You were not.
Wait, no.
Because
That
as they found out, remember they were like coming with bogus, like shop names and businesses
yeah.
to launder the money.
Yep. And it all traces back to Lolorito.
Yep. Was it L'Oreal or was it fucking Teleji Aleleji kind of like sticking his finger in the pie a bit?
Uh
Oh, but then again,
no, I think it did trace back to Lolorito. Fledgiad
Was he
Leggy
the
was doing
one?
like his
No,
own.
he was the one who got what's his name? Ilberd on his side, right?
Yeah.
Right, because because Ilberd. Yeah, that's what leads to
Yeah. Yeah, Telegiad
the whole thing
Adleggy was the one
on.
who had the plot against the Sultana in the first place that Lolorito kind of hijacked,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was kind of a
He
good
did the
thing,
porky chest on him.
because that meant that the poison was only like a coma poison rather than a murder poison.
Yeah.
Because I think that was like Telegiad Adleggy's idea was to straight up murder.
Oh, there's a bait going on. There's a big boy.
Trained for boar fighting by a Sylph Elder, Fire had not fought 2 battles before turning on his master and consuming him in a single bite.
Oh, shit.
Now the former champion of the boar pits roams free in the wood, goring those foolish enough to stand in his way. I mean,
Oh, whoops, actually ran.
maybe the boar just thought he was a lettuce.
He could have been, yeah. I mean, even
Is it Ida constantly calling?
Ida technically lease.
Yeah, she was Ida at
She
the
even
time.
said, she's like, oh yeah, they're like Yussel greens.
Yeah.
Compared them to.
Oh, hello, Kendi.
Oh hey, Kendi, you made it too. Oh wait, when we're gonna fly?
We were, but we're nearly there now anyway.
Yeah, we could just walk the rest of the way, yeah. Excuse me, hog. Walking through.
How rude.
I think I need a new barding to complement my chocobo's new color.
Hmm.
The red really clashes with the blue.
A little, yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I need to find something. It's nighttime.
Is it, or is it just a thunderstorm? Yeah, it's only 6:30.
9:13. No, no, it's my time. Never mind, it's 6, yeah.
Into the cold clock camp. Somewhere, I think it's in.
Cat girls.
I think you only meet the leader of the gang during one of the post-Moogle quests. And yeah, the entire gang is basically his arm.
That makes sense.
The whole post-Moogle quest is you're helping the sister of one of like the new trainees to try and go, please leave before you get in too deep.
These are the moon cats, though, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, because some cats are about the whole, like, pride dynamic, kind of
Yeah,
like a lion pride.
but those are
They
the
moon cats are supposed to be like the more solitary, like big cats,
yeah
like how leopards are in panthers. Or they think it's the same, but I mean, regardless,
yeah. Well,
tigers.
I think though the guy kind of like behind the cold claws kind of was taking advantage of their isolation,
Oh,
especially in a land like Gridania, which is very like distrusting of outsiders.
xenophobic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not much going on.
Yeah,
You can
it's
see
pretty quiet around here.
their tanning lever. So at least they're not just robbing people. They're doing some
So you
legitimate.
say he got taken advantage of. Does that mean he was like, they're like, you're the only man around. We're gonna need you now.
That and oh, watch yourself. Wait, these? Oh no, the bear. Unfortunately, there's a dungeon where the bear traps on the ground actually kind of if you step on them, they inflict you with slow.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I think what's the name of it? The I need to check now. Where's my agility finder? Dungeons, Realm Reborn, level 50.
Oh,
What's the
yeah,
name
there's
of
a
it?
bear trap. I see them.
Hullbreaker Isle. In the opening section of Hullbreaker Isle, there's bear traps sitting around, and if you step on them, or if an enemy steps on them, you get inflicted with slow.
Oh, that's pretty realistic.
I think the realistic thing would be you're not inflicted with slow, you're inflicted with you cannot move and you have significant bleed damage.
Yeah, no, true, yeah.
Bear traps aren't quite. They're not just like, oh, we're just going to add a little weight onto your legs.
I'm surprised you haven't tried using bear traps in, like, Starfinder or anything like that.
Do you want me to add more traps?
No, I'd rather not, and I'm just surprised you haven't.
I have seen your luck with encounters. I'll wait until you can deal with basic enemy swarms before I start having hidden traps.
Listen, the current one, we're just not really... It's not going so
The
well.
dice are not. What was it? Was it last? I know it's been a while since we've had a session now. Just with everything going on.
The last one we did was the Convictor Drive one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was in person.
That one went kind of well. No one massively failed there.
Yeah, it was really fun. I didn't know there were random people here. They're farming.
Yep. The little apple orchard. Guy having his little nap.
Yeah.
Hi, Fox.
Had to AV work concert. I hate concerts. My energy is 0. Oh, it's okay, Candy. You can just listen. Think of it as a podcast.
Seeing the guy named Fox though reminds me. I've been watching through Josh Strife Hayes' Worst MMO Ever series again.
Oh yeah.
And I got to his entry on Defiance 2050. Which is one of the like very few games in that series where he kind of comes out of it and goes like, this one's actually pretty good. But of course, within like 2 months of him making the video on it, it got shut down.
Oh.
But apparently, just last month, a group called Fox Gaming brought it over and has rebooted it.
Oh.
So I'm kind of interested to give it a go.
So what was it, like an MMO kind of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
Or...
it's an MMO, but it's kind of more like a third-person shooter.
Ah. Huh.
I don't know how much like Fox games have changed. I've changed it, but it's one I'm quite interested just to see what it's like. because I was watching through this series, and it's like one of the very few games in the worst MMO ever series where Josh is kind of like, I would actually recommend this. This is definitely not the worst MMO ever. And, of course, it gets shut down.
That's not sanitary.
No. That's why you wash your food. Especially plant-based food.
Or as they say, don't shit where you eat. And don't eat where you shit.
I saw a video of of our American who's moved to the UK, and one of the things that took a while for him to get used to is the fact that, like, vegetables and fruit are often just sold, like, unpackaged.
Oh, yeah.
And vegetables specifically often, like, still, like, they'll have dirt from the field on them.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. All dirtied up. And they expect you to wash it.
Yep.
The Mointoy brew is an essential ingredient in many Gridanian dishes. If you ask me, it's just an excuse to let the chef drink without arousing suspicion. Oh, she's got nothing to say.
They're not very talkative here.
The path to the South Shroud. I see something back here.
Part of me feels I shouldn't be so... Jeff.
Yeah, it's with a G. Here we ferment the winter beans to make all sorts of wonderful, delicious products. Oh, I love the smell of fermented beans. Sure, my wife hates it. She won't touch me until I bathe and wash my clothes. I mean, if there was a smell on you that was kind of horrible,
yeah.
I probably wouldn't touch you either.
Fair.
Now, these sellers once called with beasts. Oh. The Order of the Twin Outer came in and cleared them all out. 12 Lester's hearts.
I wonder if that's, like, calling back to events in 1.0?
Probably.
Into the East Shroud.
The 9 Ivies. The beads, I cannot rid of my clothes of the stench. Very good, but what are the delivery status?
Yes. Enough.
Yeah, sure.
Enough of your problems. I'm trying to do my job.
Yeah. You got anything to say?
You got nothing to say? No? Just guarding the cellar?
Yeah. Oh, there's people up there.
Gridanians need their beans. Nothing to say?
Nothing either. Dang.
I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised that the Gridanians are on the quiet side when people could just walk up.
The fermented beans.
Not the...
I don't know why, that sounds kind of gross to me, though.
Yeah. Not that I've kind of often heard, like, in Japan, it was kind of the, you love it or you hate it. And I've just kind of, I've seen the texture of it, and even just seeing the texture, my brain's like, no. That does not look like something I'd enjoy.
Oh no. Alright, so we're going up here, huh?
Also,
going counterclockwise.
I know the boring refers to like a drill bores, like they dig through stuff. But my brain can't help but read it as kind of like, no, they're just boring. They're not interesting.
They're not interesting.
Boring weevils.
Most uninteresting weevils ever. Well, these are pretty flowers. Oh, white one's there.
Oh, what are they called?
And there's some pink ones over here too. I think these are lilies because they're like 5-petaled. Which usually means that, you know, they're kind of dangerous. Don't eat that.
I'll eat what I want. Which often is nothing.
I remember I saw that, like, in, what was it called? The Cake Boss. You know, where this guy, you know, he runs a bakery and he does, like, really extravagant, like, cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Or rather, they just show the extravagant stuff that, you know, special orders people put in. And, I remember one of them, he was putting lily flowers on it. I think it was for a wedding.
Hmm.
And he was saying, like, okay, we're going to have it as a display. Or, no, actually, no. He said, because they're toxic, he said, I'm only bringing in the flowers as a reference for my people, my bakers.
Oh. Did
So
something
that
go
way they
wrong?
can. Well, let's just say his sister didn't believe that they were actually toxic, and she ate a petal.
Well, were you always here, sir?
That's what I was wondering too. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Watching.
Then again, this is Baelsar's wall, so
Yeah.
he has every good reason to keep an eye on it.
If it
Maybe
wasn't
saying
foggy, I could get a decent picture here.
Yeah.
You can't even really see the wall.
Yeah, you only see the lights of it.
No, to be fair, that's not even the wall. The wall's that shadow in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
You can only just about see the peak of.
Oh, that's right. I see. It's up there. Yeah.
We'll be returning here, though.
Yeah.
This is where you begin your journey into Stormblood.
I got reminded of that episode in SpongeBob where she's like, when they're fighting the worm,
Oh, the worm.
and she's like, "Oh, that's the tongue, and the
Yeah.
whole thing is the worm." Right
Yep.
now, I'm just looking at it like you look at the front of this right now, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's the wall, Psh, no problem." And then you see the shadow of it.
Yeah. It's a big wall.
It's actually a very big wall.
Trump would be proud.
I wonder. Hold on. Oh, we can't fly too much to it, huh?
Nope, because the wall stops you.
Yep, there's the wall. Yeah, we don't get that far. You can't fly over the stuffs, unfortunately.
Buzz.
Alright, onwards and forwards. Yeah, more fucking bugs.
Let's get into the time of year where there's more bugs about.
Oh yeah, for you over there.
Some of them are nice. It's nice to see the bumblebees out. They're cute, and they just leave you alone as long as you just let them pollinate in peace.
It was pretty cool to see them. I don't see bumblebees over here. I've only seen like regular honeybees, so yeah.
Yeah, I
So
know.
actually seeing a bumblebee was kind of neat.
Yeah. And bumblebees are like notoriously friendly among like the bees and wasps. Like I know
Wasps. Look at them. Wasps are not friendly.
Yeah. I don't know, like bumblebees, like if a bumblebee's pollinating, like they'll actually often not mind it if you pet them. As long as, you're very gentle, because, insects are delicate.
Yeah.
Because they're just that distracted and that happy that, oh, I found pollen, that they will, like, hardly pay attention to you. So, which is why, one of the reasons why people thought it would, hey, let's crossbreed the honeybee with the bumblebee, because then we'll have a friendly bee that can also produce a lot of honey. Do you know what the result of that was?
What?
Killer bees.
Oh. So that's how it happened, huh?
Yeah, they got the worst aspects of both. They did not produce much honey and were super aggressive.
Oh man, what a horrible backfire.
Hi, voice. How are things
that's
going?
nice.
The little ones
I
have
love
made
how
their safe.
everyone, like, all the stuff just fucking hate him.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Upon witnessing my return, Elder Frixio put his head in his hands and started crying. Clearly my absence had taken quite a toll on his gentle heart. Just kind of, oh no, he's still alive.
Are you two even listening?
This one will try to stay awake because he sounds enthusiastic.
Hmm.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, now it's raining.
Ah, good old rain.
Yep. Camuxio, Laxio.
Walking one has been judged worthy by Lord Ram.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're still talking about the crystal.
Yeah.
What do we ever do with those crystals?
We just hung on to them. For whatever reason, we just hang on to them. Oh, right. Hold on, maybe we should actually fly up, because I think you can actually see more of their homes up here.
Oh yes,
So because,
I think
yeah,
there's a
they can
sightseeing
fly.
spot on one of these balconies.
Oh. I want this. There you go. So
How
yeah, this
high
is how
can you
they make their
fly?
homes in the trees.
The advantage of being
It's cool
able,
that you can actually purchase.
yeah. One of the advantages of being able to fly, you can build your houses just wherever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Even up here is good to go.
Huh. Hey, wait a minute. This one doesn't have an entrance, like, at all. It's just sealed.
You could all they're the sylphs. They could always have a glamour over it.
That's also true, yeah.
They've got plenty of their society quests that have you like dispelling glamours.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're basically Atheris's version of fairies.
Yeah. Over the bridge.
One of the only chill wasp species is the dirt dauber. You know, with a name like that, I would imagine it'd be chill.
I don't think we have like multiple wasp species here. I think we just have the one.
The one that
I
gets a
think
visceral reaction out of you.
yeah, I think it's similar to I think it's a similar species to the yellow jackets you have over there.
Oh, yellow jackets. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Apparently, like there have been some incursions of Asian giant hornets into the UK,
Oh
but
no.
every time I've heard that, it's kind of never really led to anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's more kind of during like some summer months, like some of them do show up in like the south of England, but then when winter comes around, they can't stick around to actually like form a breeding population.
Oh yeah, it'd be too cold.
Yeah. The sylph lands.
Hold on, I'm looking at that over there. Is that Garlean?
I think so. Like there is a hole over there. There is a hole. That's where. Excuse me. There are. That's where you see the Garlean soldiers. Is over there.
Yeah.
I do. It's kind of cool that you can look down. Like there's a whole like so much more forest down below.
They're like the redwood trees. They're just so huge. These trees. It just go down there right now.
Yep. You can't
Oh
even.
yeah.
So much more forest down there.
Yeah. It almost looks like water for a second.
Yeah. Nope, those are treetops. Well, not
Yep.
treetops, but we're still like looking above the branches. Oh, is this somewhere you can... Oh no, you can't sit on it. This tree kind of looks like it used to be like a... Kind of looks like it used to be a sylph house.
Oh, yeah.
Like the branches seem formed into something.
No, that's not all of its branches. Some of it's shaped a little too
Yeah.
weird to be branched. Like that top one there, that's like it's a flat piece of wood.
Hello, Trent. There's the evil sylphs.
Oh yeah. The touched ones, that's what they call them.
Yep. And the Guardians.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Like, there's quite a few fates where kind of you have both the Guardians and the sylphs fighting.
No. I do know the one that you have to come over here and like you have to get a drop that comes from
Oh yeah, from the Magitech armor.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Any of the ones that require you to get a specific fate are kind of...
And it's only the society quest that asks for that.
And the...
The Hagen one had one for it too.
Yeah. And the first Hildy quest has you waiting on...
Right.
Nope, there is a fate going on here.
Oh yeah, a boss.
What soldier is Imperial Pilus Prior Aulus Rem Vulso, accompanied by a thin retinue of soldiers, has embarked on a rare outing to personally observe War Machine wreckage. He just wants to look at all the broken stuff.
Did not let his chance slip away.
Hello, friend. You look pretty much like everyone else here. Alrighty?
Are we gonna do the thing?
I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, okay, that's why I killed them. I thought we were gonna jump in and I want to get rid of the extras that were around. Well, okay.
I just hear sounds of death from behind me. The Guardians are our allies now.
They're in the forest. No one's not gonna know.
Except all the
If
witnesses.
someone dies in the forest and no one's around, do you hear them scream?
But you were around. You know what you did.
No, see, the point is that no one else knows.
Your conscience will bear witness against you. Well, there was an episode of Red Dwarf that was kind of cool that had where the characters visit a prison and problems end up being caused because the security measure that kind of detects criminals detects based on guilt. So there's one character who like kind of lived a bit of a rough life, and like he had like a really long list of petty crimes, but he didn't care. So the system was kind of like, okay, I'll let you go. Then there's one character who like had like followed like the letter of the law his entire life, but held himself guilty for like making one slip up at work that turned that kind of resulted in pretty much the entire crew of his spaceship plus himself dying. So he was only brought back as a hologram.
Holy shit.
But because he believed he was guilty of it, the system was kind of like, I detect guilt. You're in jail.
You.
Responsible for...
I'm already dead.
But it doesn't stop him from being able to be imprisoned.
Oh, yeah. His consciousness, I guess, is a hologram, yeah. Off to the Sylphlins.
The big purple
Which, I have to admit,
storm
aesthetically,
device.
I do like it.
Oh,
It's very purple.
very purple.
Very purple, I love it.
I remember that prison episode as well. The prison, how it kept inmates behaving was what they called the justice field, which is that if you try to commit any crime while inside the prison, the effects of the crime happen to you instead.
Oh.
So they kind of like, when the guy's in prison, he's like, tempts one of his friends, like, just like try. You've got a lighter, try and set my bed on fire. And he tries, and like, it's like, the sheets they're not catching fire. And it's kind of like, yeah, look at your coattails.
Oh.
So you try to set fire to something, you get set fire to.
I guess I'm fine.
If you hit someone, you feel the impact instead of them.
Oh. That's actually pretty cool.
The whole idea is kind of like, well, once you're out of prison, your brain's been that conditioned that if you do anything wrong, it'll happen to you instead.
The name of this fate, got milk root.
Milk root is a curse upon the people of the 12 wood, destroying lives and tearing apart families. The sylphs who grow the deadly drug must be dealt with. No.
You just said they're still so they're talking.
La 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 la. Yes, talking.
Oh, I mean, they're singing. Haha, and now it's laughing.
I think these sylphs might all be a bit drugged up. This one is.
Yeah.
The sylphs like their milk root.
You're aware of that, like, slogan, right? Got milk?
I've heard it referenced as a joke, but I don't think I know what it's actually from.
Oh, okay, I think it was just for milk ads, I think. Or was it for Oreos? Because no, Oreos was Milk's favorite cookie. That's their slogan. Yeah, I think it was just the promotion for milk. I think too, like, you know, for people to drink it, so that way they get their calcium and yeah. I think it's because osteoporosis was
on the rise.
happening pretty often. Yeah. Now I don't really hear too much about it, so I don't think it's. I don't think it's as big a deal as it was back then.
I've never noticed this before. It's like a little.
Oh yeah, they got a little shrine going on here.
It looks less like a shrine and more like kind of.
A shop?
Yeah, or like an office almost. You got a meeting table here.
Well, they do have their own society, obviously, so this is probably their stuff. Even though they don't really have to sit, since, you know, they fly.
I'm sure the flying gets tiring after a while.
Yeah.
And this looks like nothing.
Like how in B-movie they're like, well, why don't you just fly everywhere? Well, why don't you just run everywhere? Well, I can't because it gets tiring. Exactly.
Yeah. A good old B-movie.
Fucking B-movie, god. It's still weird that that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
Like, someone thought this was a good idea for a movie and they went with it.
Some were kind of like the number of posts I've seen. They kind of like imagine it from, what is it? Is it Ken or the human male's his point of view?
Oh yeah.
And kind of like imagine like
he's
the one sane person in the film. Who's kind of understandably getting confused because his girlfriend dumped him for a bee.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something. I just noticed on the mini map.
Hmm?
I just noticed on the mini map there's a
way?
little.
Oh, so it was like a.
Little
So what we saw
platform.
over there was like a sylph thing, I guess, and it just collapsed. Could be a watchtower,
Yeah.
and like there's just one way over there too. So. Alright, so now we're flying around.
It's down here. Might as well take a shortcut. Moon
Yeah.
Spore Grove. I remember if you do the society quests at the appropriate level, this area is a pain to do the quests in.
Oh, that's why I always kind of do that when I'm over leveled, so I can
Yeah.
just run through here with no issue.
No, because the Sylphland one has so many carrying quests. Or like,
Oh, exactly.
oh, Stain Sophie. The big mushroom in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Look how shiny it is.
Oh.
Nope,
You
yeah.
can't go that far.
Nope, you're not allowed to dive down. All the sylphs. I think one of the annoying things as well about sylphs is all of them have the ability to give you paralysis.
Oh, yeah, they're a pain to deal with on that.
Especially if you're playing as a caster. That you come in as... I feel paralysis is one of those things that hits casters so much worse than ranged or melee classes.
Yeah.
Especially the poor black mages.
I know, right, with their long cast time, exactly. Oh boy. I do remember in a Realm Reborn, the original Realm Reborn, there was a set of quests that you could do here as you were leading up to encountering Ramuh for the first time. They cut him out in the current version right now. These original quests involved you scoping out like these scions basically because they're being impostered basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You kind of get like toward the end of it, like in the current one, but back then you were able to go up to these sylphs who are impersonating the scions, and you can hear them like doing their best imitation of what they act like. It was really funny, actually. The one that stood out to me the most was Thancred.
Oh.
Or rather, the sylph, impersonating Thancred.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, I don't want to get close anymore to them. They're gonna hurt my beautiful, beautiful face. I can't have anything happen to it, kind of thing. And even he was like, I don't say, like, I'm not that concerned.
Did he get defensive about it?
A little bit, yeah. Sadly, I don't quite remember the other ones, but yeah, Thancred's was like the one that stood out, and I remember the most because it was funny.
I know you get a little bit of it. A little bit of that with the the final tier society quests. Because you find people who are
the one sylph, and they imitate you.
I don't think.
Or was that
I haven't.
No, that's when they steal the egg.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's one of the repeatable ones you get where it's like random Gridanians, but sometimes it'll be like major side characters, like the head of the Lever Workers Guild.
Oh shit!
Or
I've only seen like the basic ones.
Or like the captain of the Twin Adders.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's pretty significant.
I keep... It's been a while since I've actually spoken to them without just immediately throwing the glamour dispeller at them.
Oh yeah, right their faces, yeah.
All their milk root making machines.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the sylphs are basically a drug empire. Like a significant portion of the sylph lands are actually dedicated just to the production of milk root.
Or at least the touched ones are about it, anyway.
Yeah. And to be fair, the little solace sylphs still like it as well. If you remember back when you were first trying to like get them to open up to you, one of the things you're given to do is like, here's some milk root, give it to them. They like the drugs. This will make them friendly with you.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if those are like little houses.
I don't know, but it's very pretty. They look like lights, though.
Maybe that just means they're all home.
No, those are too small. We saw the homes in Little Solace. They're way bigger than this. I think these are just lights. It is very pretty, though. They're like the way it reflects off the light. I mean, water. How the light reflects off the water.
The light reflects off the light. Endless loop.
Endless loop.
What's up this little path?
I have to admit, there's quite a few things in Aroma Born that I wish they kept.
Such as? What are you thinking of?
That whole thing with the sylphs, that was actually, because, you know, it was actually kind of funny.
Oh.
And fun, yeah. I am glad they trimmed down the banquet quest significantly. Oh god.
What we're really missing out on, though, is the chocobo sniffing quest.
Oh yeah, the chocobos poop sniffing.
I thought that
all
might
because Mean wanted fucking wanted the perfume. I remember that. She's like, I need you to go get this, and like, I know it sounds terrible, but it makes when you mix it together, it actually makes a really good perfume. And I remember you had to help her make this fucking perfume before she's willing to go see Menphilia.
Oh.
It's, yeah.
Oh, whereas now it's just kind of... She's already gathering the last ingredient when you meet her.
Yeah. I think, wait, doesn't she still do it in the current one, where she still makes the perfume?
Yeah, she, like, the flowers she's gathering when you save her from the Gubu is kind of like the last ingredient.
Yeah.
And then she just gives it straight to Menphilia.
Is it finally stopping to rain?
Oh, it has. The sun is out.
Oh, hey, Andy. Welcome.
Welcome. That is very still water.
Oh, yeah. It's moving.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Very slow moving river. I remember there's a sightseeing log for down here.
Yeah, I think they kind of helped with Flamine on that, actually, now that I think about it. Because the fact that she was so insistent on making the perfume in the beginning felt a little weird. Like, okay, you really want to do this when you haven't met with your adopted daughter in a while.
This looks like
I guess she was making it for her, but, I mean,
yeah.
it still seems a little off.
The seed bed.
At least in terms of taste. Oh, yeah.
Illuminated in the soft glow of countless moon spores, the seed bed is an ancient arbor turned nursery used by the sylphs to grow and incubate their offspring, also known as podlings.
Oh.
Oh, this is their nursery. Oh, I've just noticed you can see the pods like hanging in the little alcoves around the edges.
Oh yeah, there they are.
All the baby sylphs.
Unhatched sylphs.
This is where you keep going back to steal back the chosen one.
Oh yeah.
Because you know, kidnapping children is okay when you're a warrior of light. Because you're doing it for moral reasons.
It's not kidnapping children, it's more like kidnapping a fetus. Because it hasn't hatched.
Yeah.
I guess it's more accurate to call it an egg, because you know.
Yeah. Is it though? Because I think they do kind of confirm like sylphs are plants. They don't like come from like the pods are like. So they're more. So I suppose they are
I feel like it's
pods.
like a bloomed flower. Like you're seeing the flower buds, but they haven't bloomed yet, and you know that they have hard casing sometimes on them. So
yeah,
that's the way I think of it anyway.
Off to more of the drug operation.
Yep. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff hanging up there, though.
More of the housing.
Well, at least it's more entertaining to go through the Silklands. Zaharak was kind of boring.
Yeah. Just
That's what happens when you're just dealing with a plain old warrior race, huh?
So are you suggesting the Amalja should do more drugs?
No, they're probably not gonna consent to that in any way, because they're gonna be like, no, that messes with your mind, and we need to be at our top form at all times as warriors.
It's not like they submitted to having their minds corrupted by Ifrit.
No, see, to them that's a good thing, because it's their god. It's like being blessed by their god. Or it is in some cases. At least the Brotherhood of Ash doesn't think so. They're like, no.
Yeah, definitely.
You're not yourself anymore.
They're very much. It's kind of like, no, this is you're not relying on your own strength. This is weakness. The south is where you have the other big boar fight.
Oh yeah.
And there.
Oh, wait, that removes Aetheryte? Yeah.
That is indeed. Very yawny this morning.
Oh, you're still tired. Very pretty. You could probably get a picture of that too.
Just that one sleepy sylph in front of it.
Oh yeah. Oh, what? Hold on. There you go. Because the glow of it is very pretty.
Yeah.
All the lights around it too. It is pretty nice how civil like Ramu is, though. I mean, he still has the power to, corrupt the sylphs in a way, because that's what all primals do. But even he was just like, Like, no, I'm just here to defend my children. That's all I'm here for.
Yep.
And then he wanted to test you as well.
Nope. Another guard who's dozing off.
Yeah, wasn't it because they summoned Ramu because the Garleans were intruding?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And then the whole point of you fighting Ramu is because you're telling him, like, no, we can handle it. Don't worry, we don't need your help.
Prove it.
Yeah, he's like, alright, let's see it. Talk the talk. Wait, where are we? What is this?
This is where you fight one of the Sadi West fates. You have to kill a big boar and steal his tusk.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, maybe we should start heading down, like flying down that way.
I believe so.
Yeah. So to the left, west, right? Oh no, south. Head south, then we'll go into Lark's Call.
Oh. There's the
Where's
classic.
the land? Is it above me?
But probably. Are you down there? Yep, there.
Oh, yeah. The Morbles.
Morbles.
With their stinky breath.
Still remember the first time I got hit with the bad breath attack. Just sudden panic when you see how many debuffs you get.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember my first time.
I'd gotten to that point where I'm kind of like, I can, against these like common enemies like in the overworld, I can just tank the danger juice.
That's what I thought too. I was a DP. I could kill this before then. Oh, I'm stuck on the fucking log. Okay.
The warrior of light
yeah,
stopped by small log.
Yeah. Yeah. I can kill this guy. I don't need a dodge. And then I got hit with everything. I'm like, oh. That's not great.
Hello, friend.
Oh, is someone fighting over there?
Yep, doing defeat.
This one requires aid.
Very nice.
I mean, they're almost done, right?
Kind of. Have a level 100 heal.
Oh. Let's see if they got it.
They say.
I just kind of want to run past them real quick. It made me feel like they were gatekeeping the bridge.
Nope. I just sometimes like when I see people in the overworld doing stuff, just giving them quick heals if I happen to be a healer.
Yeah. Same here. Where I normally sometimes go if I happen to be in the area is when I'm in Kurthis. Like where Cat Dragon Head is at. So I go to a certain cave where there's a certain salamander there.
Oh yeah.
And some people do not do it fast enough.
And
sometimes they end up being killed by it. To put the item on it to debuff it significantly.
Oh yeah.
So either if I'm a DPS, I will help them kill it, especially if I'm a tank. And if they happen to die at some point, or died by the time I got there, then I dispatch it and then switch to a healer and then res them.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people tend to die there, especially the new ones. The sprouts.
I'm looking at the vines around here, and I'm wondering, what are those thorns supposed to protect against?
Something big.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen the size of the trees? Come on, it makes sense that the thorns would be burning. It makes sense to me. Like, why? Of course, everything's gonna be super sized.
They're taller than I am. Some of them. What do you need to stab so badly? Should I head this way first?
Giant birds, dragons.
I suppose dragons, maybe. So, do you want to head this way first?
Oh, right, yeah. Whoops. I forgot about the... It goes... There's a hill there.
It loops back a little bit.
Where this is pretty nonsensical sometimes. Like, I mean... In what way does this have to be here? It doesn't make sense. When, like, especially with the enemies here. Like, imagine just normal people trying to get married, and then, like, well, you know, you have to get through the bramble patch to attend the wedding.
Maybe it was easier
Good
before the
lord.
calamity.
Yeah.
Got my controls.
Good, like, dealing with the tree ants and hogs and the black bats.
This is the only place in the whole of the planet where people can get married.
Yep. Sanctum of the 12. The outfitter, the administrator, ceremony planner.
And the registrar. There's the symbols of the 12.
Yep. I think we do come up here for with the Aglaya like raids, right?
I think so.
There's the one where we stare at it, I think.
Yeah. There's a sightseeing entry for it.
Yeah.
If
I
I
believe
can.
in our profile it shows. Yes, there it is. Menfina the Lover.
Sanctum of the 12. This skyscraping ivory cathedral was built following the Age of Endless Frost, a dark period in which the realm was overrun with famine and disease, to serve as a place of refuge and respite for all who sought succor. Soon after, however, it fell into ruin and was all but forgotten, until the advent of the 7th Umbral era saw need for its rise once again. So it's a pretty old building.
Yeah.
This actually kind of makes sense. When you look at the design of it, it does look like Amdaporian.
Yeah, it does.
Hello, friends. Oh, the restore. Oh, okay, you're still restoring it.
Oh.
It is a sight to gladden the heart, isn't it? A garden to exalt the 12 is a daunting task indeed, and ever do I strive. But sometimes I simply enjoy the beauty we have wrought. Responsible for the gardens here.
Mm-hmm.
It is a pretty sizable building.
It is. I don't think you're allowed to go in unless there's actually a ceremony that
Yeah.
you're attending.
Yeah. I've never been to one, so I don't know.
Have I been to a wedding?
Oh, I know I haven't.
I have several times actually. I think 3 times by now. Lulu tends to redo. Well, she and Paka do like renew their vows.
Oh,
you could
yeah.
say on their wedding day, on the day they got married, like in real life.
Oh,
They do
okay.
it here.
That's cute.
Yeah. Learn about the ceremony of eternal bonding. Ask about things a guest should know. Ask about postponement. So, how long until we're here?
How long indeed? Is that a conclusion for the end of the walk?
Is it? I mean, we're barely... We still got a good hour left.
I meant like at the end of the walk in general.
Oh. I mean, depending on how long it takes, I guess. We'll see, we'll see. but it is a relationship goal, so you know.
Hmm.
Actually, that has me thinking. Do you have any of those? Like, you know, like something that you had always wanted to do or hoped to do with significant other, and be like, yeah, that's what I'm aiming for one day, kind of thing.
I feel I have, but kind of like nothing's coming to mind right now. Now that you've now that you've asked me the question.
Now that I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
For me, it was that, like, getting married in this game at
Yeah.
least once.
Oh yeah.
Because all my characters are still single, so.
Yeah, I think I had thought that would be nice, but at the same time, most of the time I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, I'm kind of like, I don't know if the person I end up with will be interested in the game.
And didn't think, oh hey, it was the one who showed me the game. Oh man.
I told you before, I thought I'd be punching above my weight.
How did that even, yeah, how did that even come about? I'm trying to remember, like,
It was just,
how I recommended the game to you.
it was kind of like a passive recommendation. It was just kind of seeing you talk about it.
Yeah.
I just in the group Discord, and I was kind of like, eventually I kind of like, okay, this is intriguing me. I want to learn more.
Yeah, like, what's this game about? And I remember I told you, like, you don't have to worry about, like, playing other Final Fantasy titles, because it's a very self-contained story. Yes, it does have references to past Final Fantasy games.
There's a lot of references.
It's a lot of references, yes. So if you're already a fan, and you see these things, it's like a nice little shout out. You're like, oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can just literally go into it and not know anything about it, and you'll be fine.
Because that was one of the fun things playing through so far Final Fantasies 1, 2, and 3. Is like seeing all the things and kind of like, oh wait, this is they referenced this in Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy
like,
3
Final
especially.
Fantasy
Like,
it's all about the Crystal Tower
yeah.
and everything. That's what the raids are based on.
You've got Doga and Une.
Zandy.
Zandy, the Cloud of Darkness. Like even all these the minor enemies in the tower are the same enemies you fight in the raids here.
Yeah, I saw that, like the Kunoichi and the
Yeah.
ninjas and the bone dragon.
Yep.
Like when I saw you fight that, I was like, oh look, it's the dragon.
Doga and Une look much. The forms you fight them in look much nicer in Final Fantasy 14, though.
Yeah, it's because in 3 they're not human or meant to be human in any way. Really.
Yeah, but Doga especially is some like eldritch horror.
Yeah. I think Zandy was the only one who had the quote-unquote gift of humanity or whatever.
Yeah. He had the gift of immortality, I think.
Immortality. No, was it mortality? Like he was gonna die?
Oh yes, possibly.
Like, they were turning to the sun, and that's why he was angry. He's like, you gave me the ability to die? Hey, why would you do this? I didn't want this. And matron bless these busy bees.
The bees. Gotta have your honey.
Amazing honeybees. When distressed little creatures they are. Where would we be without their honey to sweeten our meals and their wax to make the candles that brighten our nights? Bring me some honey. Man, I had like this organic honey like sitting there in my pantry, but then like it got cold and now it's all freaking crystallized. I'm gonna have to put it through like some super hot water.
I remember when I was in Eswatini, we went to a like where they made and bottled honey, and we got some of the fresh stuff there, and it's the best honey I've ever had.
Ooh. Better keep poo out of there.
Oh.
Yeah, he would raid this pretty quickly. Should we go back to Hawthorne Hut?
Oh yeah, we did kind of miss it, didn't we?
Yeah. Alright, should we just run there? Or
I suppose we can. Giddy up!
I mean just a short run over there, it's like right there, yeah. Oh, you have the freaking boost, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I have.
You get the riding map
Yep,
to
I've maxed
run
out my
faster.
the mount speed in, I think, every zone. Where is travel mount speed? Lunosia, all South Shroud, Falan, Ishgard and Kurvis, Gridania, Far East, Hillsward,
Yeah,
Drow,
it sounds like
Norvrand. Only place I don't have all my riding boosts is the Bosjan Southern Front, because I have not done any of the Endwalker relic weapon stuff.
I have not done any of the Bajda stuff. Oh shit. I did hear about the red chocobo. The dreaded. And all the memes that came with it. Isabel Hawthorne. Oh, so these are the Hawthorns that
How do you
make
how do you turn honey into something that smells like wet chocobo?
Oh. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you again. I want to talk to this
guy. Nope. This guy wants to go out and be an adventurer.
How much longer? I grow weary of this. Oh, someone is wounded, I think. Yeah, they're not doing so well.
Yeah, Conjurer trying to help out. Can't rush healing. Imagine your boss just sitting over there while you're bad. Why do you think I like Gridania as my home place? It reminds me of Ireland.
It reminds you of home. Oh, I never noticed there were people in there.
I still remember this was when we did one of like the FC hide and seek events. Like this was where Lulu hid. Like she just sat down behind here pretending to be a shopkeep. And like I think it took ages for anyone to find her.
Damn Lalafels, man, they just hide anywhere. It's not fair. You can just hide in a... I think that's why they made it a point to not hide in a pot.
Yeah.
The markers were consistent. It had to have been the XL. Wait, what did this guy say?
So, well done, return to the barracks.
Ah. So they're blaming the XL for something, huh?
Of course they are.
Bro, I was so bored they playing with rocks.
Oh, hello, car. And Omega. Okay.
Oh. There they go.
Okay.
Wow, we just had like a lot of people just poof out of here.
I wonder if there's a wedding on.
Oh, that would make sense. Someone was wearing white. No, you can just go up here real quick.
Check out the spire.
Uh-huh. Oh, he doesn't gonna say. Okay. Well, maybe it's good luck for them, whoever's getting married today. It's raining. I mean, that's supposed to be considered good luck, right?
Maybe in the US. I don't know if there's really any. I've never heard of.
Oh, I always heard it was like good luck over here, supposedly. Towers bad day and night by members of the God's Quiver and Wood Whaler unit stationed here, 990s. Okay. This guy checking out the bow.
Making sure it's all in good condition.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he doesn't say anything?
Nope. He's on guard today, not allowed to talk.
Yeah. Alright, well, time to head to Old Gridania, or are we going to Central Shroud?
Excuse me? I think Gridania first, and then the Central Shroud.
Yeah.
Because then you can go from the Central.
Yeah,
Sorry?
I don't remember Gridania being that big.
Yeah, I feel it is the smallest. I feel the easiest to navigate of the original 3 city-states as well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because with both Leminsa and Uldai, you have to worry about the verticality of it.
Yeah. Alright, hang on. Alright, shall we run the rest of the way since we already went through the honey yard and all that?
Full gallop.
Full gallop. I mean, you can do that. I'll fly. It's not gonna keep up. It's the only way I can keep up.
Can you keep up?
Yeah, I'm keeping up. Sweet.
You know, over here is one of your earliest conjurer quests takes place down here. It's like,
oh yeah, that too.
There's like polluted slimes you have to murder.
I thought it was supposed to rain rice. Oh, maybe. I don't know. EP is Syrian. No, he said EP.
I'm just waking up, and I only got about 2.5 hours of sleep.
I thought you went to bed like around when I left work.
I did, but then my brain started ruminating.
Why? What were you thinking? Why were you ruminating?
I don't control my brain.
Okay, well, what were you thinking about that was keeping you up?
Things.
Is it not safe to say here?
Some of it isn't.
Oh, okay.
Some of it was fine. Some of it was game design. Some of it was Kamen Rider. Some of it was you.
About right. Aw. Oh, you can go in here.
I don't know if I've ever... There's a shop here. I don't know if I've ever noticed this before.
I don't think so either. Maybe I've seen the symbol there, but I never bothered to come in here.
Well, you don't sell anything unique, so...
And this person is also quietly ruminating while drinking.
I was at least lying down for a solid 4 hours.
Yeah.
It just took a while to actually fall asleep.
Oh, this is it. The fairy skipper.
So, you know, my brain doesn't listen to me, Ailey. If I tell my brain no, it just goes, this isn't your choice to make.
Oh, can you go in here?
It looks like an opening door. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't say anything though. But it looks like a shed too.
Just
yeah, like food.
Examining the storehouse.
Supplies,
These are...
Yeah, food.
These are bright fruit. I don't know how I'd feel about eating anything that luminescent.
I would think they would taste even better. Gotta learn to say no.
Alright, just checking your food store is all in order.
Yeah, because I just saw right now on the map, like, how there was, like, the little piece of, like, dock there. I'm like, wait a minute. Does that mean? Oh, you can't jump in there. I wanted to go in there to see if they said anything, but they don't. Oh, alright. Well, time to take the skipper.
Take us back to the city.
That's Gridania. Let's go. Got a bad sleep at Tron 9000. It's you with the brick so you can sleep easily. Come here.
I just need money back.
Oh.
To be fair, maybe that wouldn't help with getting to sleep.
I mean, it depends in some cases, yeah.
You got nothing to say, sir?
He's just fishing, living his best life.
Very unenthusiastic.
I mean, you know, he's an elf. Elzen. That's how they all look.
I still remember the male Elzen dance. How
Yeah.
unenthusiastic it is. Like I thought the male hero one was bad.
Sorry, Ailey. Yeah, well, unfortunately, some of you guys don't have the autistic riz, so you know.
Oh,
That is part of the charm, though, I'll admit.
no. I saw a couple of days ago at the store someone with a t-shirt that had like kind of like an 80s punk band style with just rizzed by autism.
Riz, I love it. Have a bill of rest and it's back to the barracks. But I just sat down.
And you've got half an hour to sit down.
Apologies, Miller. What happened again? You best believe it won't. Wait, what does this guy say?
Damnable Duskwites. He's being racist.
Oh.
There's a carbuncle. Gotta give
The reprimanding the poor man.
I want to pet carbuncle.
Ah, the Lancers.
Get to relax.
So those of you guys who don't know, this is where Sari first started. Once I started the whole, like, streaming this on the old PS4. Came to relax, not to get hit with depression. On your feet, we're not even done.
Legs. So I felt with my
like jelly.
so I felt with my arms during my PT session today.
I felt that earlier. I was like, my arms are weak. I can't lift the weights anymore. I can't. Is that the giant mask thing?
That kind of makes me think of Nier, that mask.
Yeah, it does, huh?
Yeah.
Reminds me of the little stubbies. And also a bit of Emil. Maybe a little lava fell doing push-ups. Just bait me again and it will be another 1,000. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Bend your knees, straighten your back. Oh, you Wayne. So, what is a Lancer?
Oh,
you have a fairly
what an honor
boring
it
response.
What an honor it is to have the world's savior grace our humble guild. Word of your courageous deeds travels swiftly, and I can scarcely believe the heights to which my former student has soared. To say you're a credit to the Lancers Arc barely begins to describe it. Aw. How fares the guild, sir? Though several of our members joined the ill-supported contingent, the rest of us were largely occupied with the defense of Gridania. Why, one of those dreaded blasphemies even appeared at... Oh yeah, that's right, it was there. Indeed, there is no greater honor than to serve one's people in their time of need, but I do regret not having the opportunity to see you take the field on this occasion. Aw, he wanted to see how far I've come.
Oh.
Like, it's been a long while, I wanted to see, like, how much stronger you got. From what I gather, you were a sight to behold, a whirlwind raging across the frozen plains. Mayhap one day, I might fight by your side once more. Aw, thanks, Guildmaster. This place sure lives up to its name. What name? The fact that it's racist or what?
Fine, I will return.
Jolene.
She just tells you off. We're kind of like, nope, you're not allowed past here. You're not a wood whaler.
Return from whence you came.
Does it not matter at all that I am a...
Oh, it's called the Whaling Barracks, yeah.
I'm a serpent
Yeah,
captain, I'll have you know.
Alright.
To the markets.
Sorry, right now I'm thinking about that shirt you're telling me about.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I was just off. I think it was on Wednesday when I was, after I'd met with the elder from my church, I went down to the store to get my chicken curry and chips.
Right.
And it was just there. I just saw the guy after t-shirt. And I said, I think I'd meant to mention it before. But you know how my memory works.
That's okay, I understand. And I mean, because you know how my memory works, so... in that it barely works at all. I almost forgot, can I buy me some butter? What do you mean some butter? What the hell are you talking about? Are you talking about the culinarian over here?
Does the culinarian sell butter?
He does not sell butter.
Hold on.
Damn.
Oh, I've forgotten the controls for this game. Me?
Yeah, sip my water. Those dresses remind me of how they used to dress.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Ailey?
Oh, churning butter. No, he's saying that, like, the way I am dressed looks like something, like, out of, like, the 1800s, where you would churn butter with a little thing.
He wants butter, he will get butter. Where is my skill list? Because I forgot that one of the updates completely ruined my... crafting hotbars.
Oh. Ta-da!
There you go, I have high quality smooth butter for you. All you need to do is make an account and join us. No pressure.
That's an interesting way to cook. It is.
It takes great skill to be able to make butter with nothing but a knife.
Someone come all import of exotics.
I think she's only relevant in like quests.
Oh.
Hello, sir.
Aelfred.
Oh, he's complaining about the merchant.
Because that merchant won't die, but she bugger off back to where she came from. Damn. I started attention opens her mouth. It's about coin, coin, and more bloody coin.
Imagine a Lalafell from Ul'dah wanting money.
I know, right?
We've never seen that before. Oh, parsimony.
I like how there was that one part where in A Realm Reborn where Alfie is going through like all the stereotypes, like
yeah,
you know, like all Gridanians are xenophobes and Old Dons are just obsessed with money. I'm like, but that last one is true.
Yeah.
The Old Dons are obsessed with money.
Sorry, join your region 10 years. But to be fair, this is one of the starting areas, Ailey, if you can get here immediately. This is where your journey can begin.
Yeah, I mean, if he makes a proper account, you can gift him. If he has the free trial, he can't be...
Oh yeah, you can't trade with free... course.
The price to pay for being broke.
That was what convinced my mum to get a paid subscription.
Oh really?
She wanted access to that market board because she discovered crafting.
Crafting and glamour.
If we head back to the cover,
I was gonna see if there's anyone here, but I don't.
Just an exit.
Yeah, it's just an exit, so we can turn back. There's just this one guy over here. City Games class system exists. Damn, what? Yep. Sure does.
Kind of feels odd that they have like a flower pot like behind the market board. Like that feels like it's not in a particularly. Like it feels like the positioning on that could have been better.
Yeah, it looks more barrels with flowers in it.
Script exchanges that I never use.
Same. I don't see anyone over there. Or there. It's just rando.
Away from your peasant account. Oh. We were all free players at some point.
I wasn't.
Oh.
I tried to do it, but then it got so complicated I gave up and I just like, you know what, just buy the damn thing. Worst case, it's an MMO, I just don't freaking do the subscription anymore. Think about the fish this could carry. Fish, have you lost your wits? It's a handbag.
Yeah. No, it's also as well as a fenil, which is like the massive designer brand.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I've seen better.
Welcome to Fenil Refineries. It would be my pleasure to serve you, my lord. If you had an order placed, that is.
Oh. Serve you, my lady.
No. Custom orders only.
To be considering a purchase for my mum. Yes, only the finest leathers for my dearest mum. Oh, he was thinking about taking these back to Limsa.
Trying to scalp them.
Excuse me. I mean, I would have been a free trial player if I had, you know, if it wasn't such a pain in the butt to do and set up.
The system is a little awkward.
Yeah.
And the good old Leatherworkers Guild.
Mm-hmm. You have your guild out. Where is it? All a good time, my friends. We met our end of the bargain.
Because the guild master here does not let the guild sell like less than perfect quality items.
Oh.
Hello, Enion.
Only the bad friends.
You and your stuffed animals.
Oh, I don't see anyone here.
Oh, it's because you don't do leatherworking quests.
Oh, yeah. But on a real note, at least it's free to play. Yep. And I think you have a good chunk of the expansions available. I think it's the Shadowbringers now.
Yeah, you got the Shadowbringers, which is... You could almost stop there. Though I still think... I still think Endwalker is the best part of Final Fantasy XIV.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowbringers is the best, like, if you had to pick, like, one expansion just separate from the others. Shadowbringers is definitely in the top spot.
Mm-hmm. For me, it was like, I mean, aside from Heavens, but Heavens was really fucking good too.
Mm.
But to me, like, you know, seeing how Shadowbringers like was in itself and how many emotions it got out of me too, I was like, this is the start. This is the start of everything good. And then Endwalker also happened, so yeah,
Mm.
I can fit the whole family in that. That big old bag.
Hello, Giva.
Oh god, I would love to like redo Shadowbringers on here on the PS5.
Oh.
Let's be careful not to. Ouch! Oh. Firmly grasp it.
Oh, Guildmaster. Ah, so the great hero returns, and I thought you'd forgotten about me. I do love with Giva when you're like I am level 100, and I go, what is lever working?
Mm-hmm.
I just love the response.
Like...
Lever working is what I do, and what you did before I revoked your membership and threw you out for asking such a ridiculous question.
A firm believer of there are stupid questions.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everything seems in order today, this person says. That's all.
It is the duty of every lever worker to embrace his personal responsibility to the creature sacrificed and the customer served. He who fails this is a butcher and a charlatan. I hope you took notes, because the next time you ask, I'll tan your arse and cover the words where you'll not forget them. Having a little splish splash.
Yeah. Splish splash, take a bath.
There's also, she never talks about it, but from the like seasonal events, you can see that the Guildmaster here does have two children.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like, in any event that takes place in Gridania, you see her with 2 kids every time.
Oh. That's cool. I mean, I didn't actually showing that.
Yeah, but she never talks about it. I think as well, you do, like, if you listen in on their conversations, she does have a much nicer personality when she's around her children.
Well, that's good.
So I think it's kind of like, the guild members cannot know I actually have a caring, motherly personality.
There's someone back here.
Oh. Hiding.
Yeah. Ain't a lady allowed a moment's rest.
Trying to get away from the Guildmaster.
Yeah.
And another guy, another pair hiding down here.
Why is my finishing touch always but a fingernail's breadth away from perfection? I fear my mentor has lost all patience with me. At this rate, I shall never join the ranks of the thin ill artisans.
Guildmaster isn't happy with anyone's work. Even like the highest praise you get from her, like during the high level stuff as a level worker, is kind of like, you're not bad. Is this a lost child?
Oh.
I'm not getting any dialogue.
Oh. Ah, really? Huh. I think with there being a kid there would be.
Oh, there's some of our Scion, former Scion friends. Because the Scions totally don't exist anymore.
Yeah, the thirsty couple.
Well...
Aner is really the epitome of the horny bard.
Yeah.
Oh, miss, sorry about it. Long to the day I could have a brother on each arm, but it seems all that training. My appetite is lost. The sleep does not come easy. I can scarce hold my bow without my hands starting to shake. Could this be this lack of bloodlust must be causing me to suffer withdrawal? Help me, Clemens.
When you're that down bad, you literally stop eating and sleeping.
Yeah. Well, this guy's working pretty well.
Yeah, again, the brothers are fine. It's only Aenor.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean... I think she's a nymphomaniac, so that would explain a lot.
Shall we head up the back path? Or...
I was kind of wondering, since we're getting kind of close to the end, maybe we should, like, pause over here at the amphitheater?
We can do so. That's not a bad place.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the center of, like, all events, anyway. I understand it's a little off. No, if you talk to her, the moment she joins the Scions and stuff, oh, man.
She's all, like, every line of dialogue she has is about those two brothers.
Those two brothers and sex, and yeah. And there is a point where I think she tells her sister, or her sister finds out Citystate. Wait.
Oh, someone does.
Oh. Maybe like the name Aenor. Oh. Yeah, the name's a little weird, yeah. But, yeah, there was one moment where or Clemens, her sister, finds out, like, wait a minute. You were having sex with them when I was sleeping not too far off from you. She was absolutely disgusted. Poor Clemens.
Oh, your salvagers, delivery moogle. Your little... Oh, that's a Lalafell.
Type. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're already starting. They're doing the event, or like, you know, when you do the little ceremony thing with the mask.
Yeah, she's... Right. Ma'am, that was a while ago now. Is that still like the highlight of what you've heard about me?
Oh.
Was when I, you know, attended that ceremony and just kind of stood there?
Apparently brother archetype. Maybe it might also be some demeanors in general too, because I think she actually tries to come on to Gridania when he first joins.
Oh.
And then she's like, yeah, he acts like an old man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because when she first sees him, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for him." And then she says like, "Oh yeah, I talked to him. He talked like an old guy. I'm not sure about this."
I don't know. I find that very weird if the same woman was like coming on to both me and one of my brothers at the same time.
Yeah. Wasn't it implied that she had sex with both of them at the same time?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. Because I didn't learn too much about her dialogue until after I'd already missed most of it.
Oh.
So I only kind of...
I talked to her a lot through... I talked to everyone in this, you know, in the Rising Stones through the patches and everything and the expansions, so that she was obviously one of them. She was not an exception. So, and with what she said a moment ago was saying like, "Oh, I wish I had a brother under every arm, you know, under each arm." I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So.
I would be surprised she talked both into doing it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, just from what she said right now, like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Or is that just her fantasies?
Maybe, who knows? Alrighty, so I guess we're gonna call it here.
Yep. Sorry, I've just gotten another one of those people coming on and leaving the comment about after watching Suscribe Zeppla MTQ captures.
Oh.
That's kind of like
the freaking copy paste.
Like they recommend. I don't know. No, I know for a fact these people are not recommending my stream. These people don't know I exist.
I think they were saying that the comment is saying is that, you know, oh, because I saw this, the algorithm showed me your video.
Algorithm.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get this
thought. Yeah.
I've seen it several times.
Yeah, same here. I've seen them pop up on my chat. Bunch of bots, yes. I don't know, like, I feel like, I mean, it's just a random bot that, I mean, there's definitely not an algorithm that's having people get recommended our stuff. And, you know, there's obviously bigger content creators, yeah. I'm honestly not even sure how, like, my stuff is pitched out to people when I'm live streaming. Because I do sometimes randomly get people who are like, "Oh yeah, I saw that you're doing live right now, and I love this game."
Yeah, I feel it happens more commonly when you're playing smaller games. Like I notice when I am streaming Final Fantasy, other than people who already know about me and are already subscribed, I very rarely get new people coming along.
Yeah.
But when I'm playing other games like Prime Trilogy, I've had a lot of people, not a lot of people talking while I've been playing Metroid Prime, but I've seen a lot of people like kind of drop in and out just in the views.
I didn't know you've been watching Nier. Oh, but I did Nier Automata. And then they recommended Eorzea. Oh, okay.
Oh, questionable decision as that was.
No, it wasn't. Why would you say that? You know I have good taste.
I do know that.
Damn, no, it's been a long time since I did Nier, though. Which reminds me, we still need to do,
Replicant.
Replicant.
So many games, so little time.
So many games to play, yeah. So many games, so little time, you're right. At least I'm gonna be finishing up some, I think, by next week. SpongeBob is close. Kingdom Hearts is pretty close. Or Chain of Memories is, anyway. I'm just finding more and more cheese methods in Chain of Memories.
Oh.
Yeah, there's ways to cheese things in there.
Of course. Any deck builder has broken combinations.
One of the streamers I've watched was playing Nier, but they ended the stream and I ended up here. Oh. So I just happened to be coincidentally popped up on the suggested for you, I think.
You are plan B.
By far, Mooney is the longest constant streamer I watched. Oh shit. Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Because, not that I've seen the streams, I see the VODs of them as my goal. I know he streams a lot, but I know recently he had like a big break from it. I only watch just for his reactions only, or his mistakes. Not that I agree with everything he says, but just the way he talks about things sometimes is kind of funny. And he is pretty blunt about how people do things sometimes. We want to believe that we live in an ideal world, but it's not ideal. And he tells you straight up that it's not ideal. This is what people are actually gonna do. So.
There's not really anyone I watch a lot of live streams for. I used to try and watch you consistently, but then I gave myself responsibilities and had to actually start waking up early some mornings.
Yeah. That's kind of why I'm trying to do the coordinate Persona 3 with you
Yeah.
a little better, since I know you like watching me play Persona, so.
Yeah. I like watching you play anything. It's just, oh, Wednesday mornings I'm busy. Thursday mornings I'm busy. And now, kind of Friday and Thursday, I try to get to the gym in the morning because it's quiet. It's quieter if I can get kind of before lunchtime. And I find it much nicer to be at the gym when it's not busy.
Yeah, you told me that. So you don't have to be waiting on machines and stuff. Yeah.
Just, I know, it just, the more people there are around, the more self-conscious I feel that there's people looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
I do not wish to be perceived.
Oh. Your consistency is one of the best parts of your streams. It's greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you, Candy. Also, many streams late from my side, so it ends up perfectly for me. Okay, well, I'm glad I am someone's cup of tea. At least on this run. I know I'm yours. Okay.
I don't even need to say.
I don't even, you don't need to say it. But in terms of like what I can say and talk about, obviously, then people like it. So.
It is nice to kind of keep to like a discipline of it.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I'll admit, it seems like the only times I actually have time to play a game is when I stream now. And otherwise, I'm too busy in the day to be able to play anything. Unless it's on my phone. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's unfortunately the downside. So for me, it's a mixture of both a little bit of work and also a little bit of my downtime. I'm enjoying playing the game, obviously, because I love it. I love playing it. I love playing games. But at the same time, it's also a little bit of work because I have to put in the effort of being, a bit entertaining when I'm streaming.
Cool. I remember as well, like when I was doing 5 days a week streaming, you were like checking in on me, kind of going, "Are you like okay? Like, can you manage that? You're not overextending." And now you're the one doing 5 days a week.
Oh, yeah. I remember for a while I was almost doing it almost every day.
Yeah, I know I used to do it 6 days a week as well.
Yeah. And then I decided, no, don't do that. Give yourself the weekend to just not worry about it or think about it. So, yeah, Saturday and Sunday is why I don't stream anymore.
Oh, man.
Why? Dang, getting
I'm sorry, Ailey. I'm sorry I'm enjoying my life.
Poor Ailey was like being sucker punched in a bunch of different ways they weren't expecting in this stream. Yeah, I just see you pop around Yako, but, lurkers are also pretty good because it does technically add views. So.
Yeah. And sometimes it is nice just to sit back and watch something.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy live streams because I like being able to interact. But I get for some people it is just nice to just sit and observe.
Yeah, sit and observe.
What? I think that is us for this week then.
Yeah, we kind of ramble off in the toward the end there.
When don't we? That's our thing.
We ramble, we take forever to say bye.
Yeah.
And,
Without fail.
Without fail. Although we're getting a little better at that.
Are we?
I think so. We used to go way longer than before.
Yeah, I suppose. Little by little.
It's like people watching, but audio only. Yeah, there you go. Because technically, watching someone play a game is like watching a sport. Only you're kind of mostly just listening, I guess, in a way. You're only listening to that person's voice, but, you're technically watching them play a quote-unquote sport, so... That's kind of why, like, when people like, I think one of my cousins was like, I don't get why my daughter was watching people play games. Like, why should she just play the game herself? And I told her, okay, you like baseball, right? Why don't you go play baseball? And then she got quiet. She goes, okay, you gotta play. I get it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, see, it's like playing sports. You could play the sport yourself, but sometimes you don't want to. You just want to watch.
Yeah, so.
We need to get commenting. Unless I'm tired. I've noticed when I'm especially tired, I'm a little slower.
Yeah, I think that works for everyone, though. Your brain slows down when you're getting sleepy.
Mm-hmm. Or you're just tired from the day in general. Alright, we hit the 11 o'clock. Well, it's 11 o'clock now. Yeah, that's the mark.
Oh. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
And we'll continue through Gridania and into the Central Shroud.
We made a bit more progress than I was expecting, though. I didn't think we'd make it to Gridania on this one.
I kind of felt we would because we didn't have much left of South Shroud.
That's true. Quarry Mill. It's surprisingly kind of small.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll both be back during the week next week. I'll be continuing with Metroid Prime Trilogy. And you're still on Chain of Memories and SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, yeah. I think SpongeBob might be... Well, maybe. I gotta fucking grind. Money grinding that shit. Chain of Memories, I'm literally on the last world in that, so... Pretty close on both of them, actually.
Oh.
So if it's not next week, it's definitely gonna be probably the following week then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start up Persona 3 Portable. So there's that to look forward to, everyone. More Persona. Alright, so that's it, guys. We're gonna call it a night here.
Indeed.
Have a good rest of your morning, day, night, whatever. Have a good and safe weekend. If you're in the US, enjoy your time with your mom. If, you know,
it's your Mother's Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day. Yeah, it's coming up this Sunday. Well, Hispanic Mother's Day is on the 10th. It's always on the 10th. But the American Mother's Day is always the second Sunday. This is the first time in a good while that they're pretty close to each other, back to back. Anyway.
Yeah. Getting distracted again.
Guys, enjoy your time out there. Yes, enjoy your time. We'll see you guys Monday. Alright, bye.
Goodbye.